Hey guys, so today I want to share with you one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, and I figured I would just share what my nighttime routine looks like on the daily. I thought maybe that you guys would be interested. And so what I usually do is I start off my night by taking my dog for a walk. She usually walks me, and I'm just fine with that because it's her walk and not mine. And I'm just walking around the neighborhood in some classy flip-flops, letting her sniff around. And then when I get back home, the first thing I like to do is, go around the house and set up all of my lighting. I'm lighting my candles, I'm turning on lights, I have this tree with artificial lights in it that I light as well, and my lamps around the house also. I used to buy Bath and Body Works candles, but then I noticed I wasn't really burning them as often because they were just so expensive, so I was only using them like on special occasions. But now I just buy the ones at Walmart and I love them, and I burn them every single night because they're only like $3 a jar. Something that I do every single night is clean. Because I have a teenager, because I have a dog, I just cannot rest and go to sleep until my house is clean, because when I wake up, I want to wake up to a clean, orderly house, or else it feels like I'm going to start off my day pretty rough. So I do this every night. I'm not like excited about it ever, but it makes me have a better day the next day. So I just fill up my Keurig with water to make sure it's ready for my coffee in the morning, and then I go around and fluff up my pillows and just kind of set up the couch before I do some other stuff around the house. During this process is when I find all of the hair ties that just seem to go missing, and I go around the house and I collect them. Does it ever feel like they just get up and walk away? I don't always do everything in the exact same order every single night, but because I was dropping off my hair ties in the bathroom, I figured this would be my time to go ahead and straighten up my closet. It's looking a hot mess. My shoes are everywhere, and I actually decided to move all of my craft items into my closet. It used to be in my office. I didn't like it there because it just didn't match my decor, and so I just decided to move it into my closet for now, putting on my slippers, cleaning up my makeup desk, just cleaning all that up, which I recently just did a makeup collection video. So if you guys want to see what I have in my collection, go check that out. I'll link that down below for you. So I just like to clean this up every single night because I just like things to be clean and neat when I wake up in the morning. Then before I go and watch a movie or play some games, I like to set up my bedroom, and right here what you see is me filling up this little container with water, and I'm going to pour it in my essential oil diffuser. Now I know a lot of you have asked for a review on this, and I'm still using it just to see how I feel about it because I've been testing out the different oils. But tonight I'm using the tea tree oil, and I just put a couple of drops in the diffuser. And then this specific one actually changes colors, which is really cool, or you can actually pick a specific color that you want it to stay on instead of it changing in multicolors. I love this essential oil diffuser because it makes you breathe a lot better. A lot of the oils have really great effects for you. There's ones that do all kinds of different things, like for acne and face and breathing and respiratory issues. So I am loving using this so far. Speeding up the process so that you can see that it changes different colors, like all of them that are in the rainbow, so red to purple. The next thing that I like to do is I go over to my office, in which I take a look at my planner. I like to see what I'm going to be doing the next day. I also plan out what I'm going to do for dinner, so if something needs to come out of the freezer, this is where I kind of remind myself that I have to pull something out of the freezer so it'll be defrosted in time. And then I just love to play computer games. I've talked about this in some of my videos in the past, but I love any games by Big Fish Games, and you'll see that here, and I'm going to start playing a bunch of different games. So the first one that I'm playing is called Alice Greenfingers. It's really simple and really old, but I love it. And basically you just plant flowers and vegetables and stuff and you sell it. And then I think, what do I play next? I play not Big Lots, Build a Lot, Big Lots. Guess I need to go shopping. I'm playing Build a Lot, which I love because you get basically build your own neighborhood and paint your houses and do all this fun stuff. So I played that for a little while. And then eventually I move on to like mystery case files. Those are the ones with like find and seek kind of object games, but it also has like an interactive where like there's a storyline and there's other things that you do besides find objects, because finding objects all the time is kind of boring for me. So I like an interactive kind of game like this. This one's called 13 Skulls. And then the next one that I play is called Dire Grove, and Dire Grove is one of my favorites of all time. So I think this is actually the game that I got myself for Christmas in my video that I did What's in My Stocking, and I think this is that game. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was well worth I think it was like $9. So I'm just sitting here playing and chilling out and unwinding down, and for me, my personality type, video games just do that for me. It just like makes me not think of anything else other than the task at hand. So it's how I chill my brain out. Once I'm done playing, I move along into my living room where I watch one of my favorite movies, which is House Sitter. Duh. I mean, I love Steve Martin and I love Goldie Hawn. They're like my favorites. So I'm just setting that up, and then I take my laptop over to the couch, in which, of course, the first thing that I start off by doing is basically recite all the lines in the movie. You gave me a boyfriend and you named him Boomer? Best line in that whole movie, because that whole movie is about them just spinning all of these like web of lies, and they take it so seriously, and it's just hysterical. It kills me. So this is my face right here when I'm watching Trisha Paytas on YouTube, by the way. This is also where I just kind of get on YouTube and I check things out and I go through my favorite channels and I watch my favorite videos. And that is what my face looks like every time I watch a Trisha Paytas video. If you know who she is, then you probably understand. And then I also was responding to some comments on, I think, my 99-cent haul video last night. So this is me responding to comments and reading comments and chuckling at some of you guys' responses because they're so funny. It cracks me up. Once my movie is over, I move along into my bedroom where I do bring my laptop, just in case I want it, in case I can't fall asleep, but I'm just setting up my TV in here, and I'm putting on, of course, Star Trek Voyager. I'm just boring, but it's my favorite TV show. I want to be Captain Catherine Janeway, like you have no idea, and all I want to do is go around town and say red alert. So this is also this process where I am taking off all my makeup and all that stuff. And I'll tell you that my biggest tip for doing this, and it really has helped me, is do this when you're not tired. Because when you're exhausted and all you want to do is get in your bed, the last thing you want to do is wash your face, brush your teeth. So I've gotten in the habit of doing this process way before I go to bed because I know that it's just not realistic for me to do it. So I'm just disinfecting my retainer, and then I also use hydrogen peroxide to disinfect my toothbrush every time I use it. So it's pretty safe. The bottle says that you can gargle with it, but of course use at your own risk. I'm just brushing my teeth, and yeah, so then I move on and I wash my face. No, actually, I apply hot water on my face first, and then I take a makeup wipe. This makes taking off my makeup a lot easier than versus taking a makeup wipe to a dry skin. So I rinse it first with some hot water, and then I use the makeup wipe, and my mascara and all that comes off really easily. Then I rinse my face again with hot water because I still want my pores to be open, and I take my St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Cleanser. It's one of my favorites, but they've recently changed the formula and I don't really like it that much. So then I rinse that off, and the next thing I go in with is a toner. This is something new that I've started doing. I really don't know if there's a point to it really for me, but I go in with this toner and I just take a cotton ball and it basically removes off any leftover makeup that you missed. The last step to the facial process for me is where I apply this alpha hydroxy face cream. This is actually a cream that my mom told me about. It's supposed to do like amazing things and make you look a lot younger than you are, and you do get like this tingly, fiery sensation. That sounds kind of crazy, but just read the warnings, read all that stuff. But it's basically supposed to like remove, fine lines and all that good stuff and almost stop the aging process, I guess. And then the last thing I like to do is brush my hair out. This is something that I saw Marsha Brady do in an episode, and I wanted to be just like her. Then I get in bed, I get a good book, and that's it, you guys. I love to read historical romance before bed, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you loved it. See you soon. Bye.